Good morning and happy Sunday. I'm G and I'm a powerlifter for those who are new who's just stopping by and it's your first time. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. I'm going to be hitting a leg workout with a low box squat today. I haven't wrote the weight down. I don't know what to say.
How much weight are you going to do? Sets and reps?
I don't know.
You know how many sets or reps?
No, I didn't write it down. I had to look at my book.
Okay, well then just introduce yourself and move forward.
All right.
So you're leaving the house, you're on your way to the gym, you'll see him there.
All right. Hey, it's G, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, I'm a powerlifter who's training for a meet coming up in March, which is only a month away, and I am preparing today with leg day. I'm not saying a word. I'm done.
What's going on? My name's G. It's Sunday morning. I'm on my way to the gym. I'm gonna hit a big squat workout.
Can you mouth that?
I'll see you guys at the gym. That's all.
Hey, my name is G, and I'm a powerlifter. If you're returning to my channel, thank you for watching. If you're a new subscriber, I'm training for a meet next month. It's Sunday morning, and I'm going to be hitting a massive leg day workout, which is squats, something I need to work on improving. And by improving, I mean working on my depth. So today, you're going to see low box squats at the gym. I'll see you there.
Perfect.
pictures pop up on the screen, either to the right or to the left of me, that are going to show images before and after. So little over 2 years ago, I was more cardio and HIIT training, or high interval intensity training focused, and so that required weights and a lot of sprinting. Since I entered powerlifting, I've gained a lot more weight. Back then, I was around 128 to 133 pounds, and now currently at present, it's hard to say, but I'm 144 to 145 pounds. And so putting on that weight was really hard, and actually became very depressed, because you get used to looking at yourself with all these lines and muscles and you look lean, but like being skinny and having muscles doesn't mean you're strong. And it wasn't that I ever was unhealthy, it's just powerlifting is more so geared towards strength. And eventually people do cut and lose weight for competitions to hit a weight class, but then they gain all of their weight back. And usually that cut requires restricting food and water for 24 to 48 hours, and then drinking lots of water and rehydrating and filling it back out so you can make competition weight. Well, just because I'm not as lean as I was, and I feel like I look really soft, it's been hard, and I've been really sad. And you see all these images of these girls with these six packs. And yeah, when I was doing HIIT training, I had a six pack. And that was really hard to let go of. And now I don't have a six pack. My stomach's still flat. It's just weird to be soft and not to feel as toned and as tight. But my strength is exponentially crazier than it was before. And so I was still strong back then, and I had to allow my body to grow and also get used to kind of being at a heavier weight, because it's just uncomfortable. Your clothes don't fit the same. Even my legs are huge now, and I just can't really fit into jeans unless they're stretchy jeans, and that's been an adjustment. And so you go through this feeling of feeling fat and overweight, and I've had to like remind myself, okay, like being muscular isn't fat. And I've never had any problems with like eating disorders or anything like that. That's not really the purpose of this conversation. I can't speak to that because I've never experienced that. But I have experienced, going from one end of being very lean to being heavier, and how it feels and how uncomfortable you feel in your body. And people have this expectation that when I lift my shirt up, I'm going to have like a six pack underneath, and that's not reality. It's changing and adjusting and understanding that this is part of the process, and that I'm going to gain weight as I get stronger, because as soon as I gain muscle, I'm also gaining fat in proportion to that. It's not like I'm taking steroids or anything. So that's been the hardest part, and I was a little depressed at first about the weight gain. I also used to, when I did HIIT training, I was a little more, I practiced better eating choices, so I selected more whole foods. And since I've started powerlifting, you kind of need carbs just a little bit more than you did before. And so I've just indulged a little bit more than I should have, especially with the holidays, into like chocolates and sugars and things that I normally wouldn't have eaten. So I think that's also where I've put on some of my weight, and I have a little bit more fat than I did before. I just think that it's really unfair for women to be really hard on themselves about putting on weight, especially with my training. Now, I know I can lose weight fast. As soon as I add cardio, I can be down 2 pounds in a week and a half and keep losing weight. It's really easy. But I personally found more enjoyment in lifting heavier weights and being strong than being lean and aesthetically pleasing, because I felt like when I was doing aesthetics and lifting for aesthetics, it was a lot easier, the training, and it really wasn't that challenging. And now that I'm powerlifting, it's become more physically taxing. So it's just a whole different mashup, and I found myself being down. But now that I'm actually hitting some goals and some PRs with my lifts, I've kind of learned to let this version on this right side, or however it shows up on the screen, go, and accept more so the new version